everyone, Felicity back again with another hip kit page using the Make It from 2017. Now, you probably guessed at some point with all these pretty flowers in the hip kit papers, they just called to be fussy cutted, right? And you probably all thought that I would do it, and I couldn't help myself. Yes, fingers crossed here. So I had this bit of an idea, and I guess I was still going on last week. If you had a look at the Hip Kit blog and also my last YouTube video from Hip Kits, you can see that I was doing the sketch from Cara, and it was pretty similar to this design. So when I was creating this, I still kind of had that idea because I love the sketch, I love the idea, and I guess I kind of still used it as my inspiration, and that just happens from time to time. So I had this idea that I would use all the flowers around the edge, and that's exactly what I've done. So I fussy cut them all out first, and as you can see, I kind of still didn't know if it was going to work, if it was going to look any good, and I was just like, oh, look, I could fiddle for hours. Let's just put it down, stick it down, and otherwise it's just never going to happen, pretty much. I mean, it would, I suppose, happen, but it'd take me days if I didn't just stick it and go with it. So that was my aim with this page. So you can see that I've popped a few down with some 3D dots as well to add a little bit of dimension. So now I come in with the watercolors from Prima. That's in the color kit, and they are just so pretty. These colors just match perfectly. I mean, it's no surprise because Kimberly puts together just amazing kits, and everything is just so well matched, and the kits are overflowing with just goodness and product, and yeah, I feel so honored and blessed to be on this team. So thanks again, Kimberly, for having me, because I just can't say thank you enough. So as you can see with my watercolors, I'm putting them down where my photo is going to go, because I need to try and make sure that it stays, I guess, balanced, because I've got the flowers in one corner and a ton of white space, and I like white space, but I also love color. So I put the watercolor down in no fashion whatsoever, no particular way, just put it down. Add my paint splatters, and yeah. So while that's drying, I end up working out my layers underneath my photo. Now, I had to be careful as to what layers I suppose I put down underneath my photo, because I didn't want it to, I guess, look too busy or take away the attention. Because I've got a lot of color going on and a lot of flowers, I felt that I needed to be careful with what I did. Otherwise, I would have a lot of embellishments and things get lost, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way. Okay, now I apologize here for all the shadows, all the lighting, but I actually decided to come back and work on my page at night time. As you can see, I'm in my PJs. I didn't think you'd be able to see that, but oh well. I just dobbed myself in completely, didn't I? Yeah, because normally a lot of my scrapbooking I do during the day, because I love natural light, and when I scrapbook, it's generally when my daughter's having her couple of hours sleep in the day. That's my time to just relax and let everything out of pretty much on paper and glue, I suppose. But this night, I don't know, maybe my husband was out on the tractor or something, I don't know. Anyway, I just decided that I wanted to keep going with it. So I turned on as many lights as I could to try and get as much light as I can. So I apologize a lot. But you will still get the idea as to how it came together. Yeah, so I'm just adding in, again, bits and pieces from the ephemera pack from Chamel, and also the die cut pack that's made it Kimberly designed exclusive for the hip kits. Now, I really wanted to use that word beautiful from the thickers. It's a foam, And I do try a lot to work out placement, and it ends up staying. It just takes me a bit to work out where to place it, because I knew I wanted the flowers down and that was about it. I didn't have any other direction for my page. I did want to also use that nice big camera from the Chamel Ephemera, but I end up not using that either. So yeah, I'm working out what to do down in that corner. And that actually, I end up finishing that bit off camera, because I think it's the next day or next morning when I get up before the kids or something, and I was waiting for them to get out of bed. I can't really remember, but for some reason I didn't turn the camera on, so I'm sorry, but I ended up putting paint splatters and just cutting out some tiny little circles and hand stitching across through the middle, because then that then helps, I guess, the flow of the page from the flowers down into that space down there on the left, I suppose. And some lines for some journaling. And they're probably not straight. I'm the worst. I've got a ruler to try and make things straight, but guaranteed it'll still be crooked. And my mum would probably agree with me. I've always been like that. I can't do anything straight to save my life. Like, I need one of those T-square rulers. I think that'd solve my problem, wouldn't it? I'll add that to my wish list. Yeah, so I'm just fiddling a lot here. But it was fun. I really enjoyed it. And I really, really love that pale pink cardstock underneath that came in the cardstock kit. I end up using that there. But there's the finished page. I hope you've enjoyed my video today. Any questions, let me know, and I will see you in my next video. Enjoy your week.